Omo Valley in the southwest of Ethiopia. Life in this remote expanse has remained largely unchanged for centuries. An area of remarkable biodiversity, the Omo Valley played a critical role in human evolution. It is regarded as the cradle of civilization. Run through by the 475-mile-long Omo River, which sustains life here, these dusty floodplains are home to some of Africa's most traditional tribes. Their way of life depends on the yearly flood cycle, which deposits nutrient-rich sediment throughout this unforgiving landscape and allows the people here to plant crops as the waters retreat, preserving a way of life mostly foreign to the outside world. And that way of life is one of rituals and customs, superstitions and reverence for the past. From the stunning painted members of the Karo tribe to the animistic Mersai and the bull-jumping Hamar, the Omo Valley is a region of phenomenal cultural diversity. Yet life in this semi-arid terrain is harsh, and rituals often extract a physical toll on tribe members. These people are from the Hamar tribe, a 20,000-strong community of agro-pastoralists who live in bushlands on the Omo Valley's eastern fringes. Today, they are participating in a coming-of-age ceremony. And it is no ordinary ceremony. Later today, a boy from the tribe will have to successfully leap over a row of cattle, a sign of valor, marking his transition into manhood. But first, the boy's female relatives must endure a flogging at the hands of these painted men, the matzah, young men who have already come of age. This young woman, Gura, talks about her experiences of ritual flogging. In Hamar culture, ritual whipping demonstrates a woman's loyalty to both her male relatives and the tribe. The scarring these women sustain serves as a reminder of the suffering they endured and the loyalty that their relatives owe them in return. Lay kata bulasa kana tar bereplina isqandano lay gildini maktin taku wasa dambino lele lay wana lay wasa lay michana kulka wasa lele dambine qandano lay in qandenk imbana sambulani ina dasmati ko dayden in qandenk ina bishinti burqade eda abna qandidin lele. The Hamar women take pride in these scars, which become symbols of resilience and status in the punishing landscapes of East Africa. This is Oveta and his mother Bonu. Today, Oveta will participate in the cattle jumping rite of passage. Bonu has prepared a special dish, kakufa, which she believes will give him the power to complete the ritual.
Desa ninta ta titsap aise keda seni inta sadanka desa seni shabas ukulin girum bursen nogon desa aise keda tafa aise fir tsat desa aise mati desa aise ne gilo bulam sun kole
inalamba talambe bisa ilanda pitole keribe imbage no isana salama daruto adana nane dartena za gata kolga kana dan dadana donate bazabe iki kana chado barkim babala ya kadan nibonate Teka lalimisa bala asilembana lambada lambe. Karin kamada kame karamba gisheka chada bala yaka ina lambada lambe. Bisa ilanda bitole keribe imbageno isana salama daruto.
Relatives and other tribesmen have come from far and wide, gathering for a celebratory feast and a potent alcoholic drink called borode to mark the occasion. Come sundown, the tribe rejoices with song and dance, horns blaring. Cattle is herded in from the bushlands. The Hama believe that this ritual tests courage and honor. It is a pivotal moment in a young man's life. If he succeeds, then he is eligible to marry and own cattle. A vetter must run across these animals' backs 4 times, naked except for 2 strips of bark that are wrapped around his chest, offering spiritual protection. If he slips from these bulls 4 times, he must wait another year to attempt the ritual, delaying his transition into manhood.
Duka barle sakana nalna bala bala ya. Kasebe adana sakaru go banda. Ikana na go sankado no barengkado no lobo cirbal to kanno barengkado no. Akana ulongkado no dado kani utono sa. Mariama ulim bandana ulongkado no.
Ida urbanis urdambisina. Bulan uru wakuzul bulan maki mem kos dambin ur. Berais ente mokararin mokar inte onkozul utede mente gobaka isa utamel uta yang kurtin seda wakuzul. Inte ene biraiser kurte ma takim olono im bolaisana in ilker inkru irdas mati in kemin chigir ole in kemin inte kemin chigir daw.
As the sun rises, a calm has settled over these lands, following the previous day's festivities. Soon, the daily chores will begin. There is water and wood to fetch, cows to milk and cattle to graze, and thatched roofed huts to maintain. And there is, of course, hair to groom. Hair grooming is essential to the Hama's conception of beauty. These women have mixed a paste of red ochre and fat from cows and goats. They roll and twist each other's hair into crimson-hued dreadlocks, a style known as gosha, which male tribe members find attractive. This form of social grooming additionally reinforces bonds between tribe members, strengthening the group as a whole. Yet life for women here is filled with challenge. This elderly woman, Sote, she recalls a life of struggle.
ina kewa barsan na kwar sanasin ana barsamu aya ya kado aga ko ya ga ta kamar ita kane amin dar kullun amaran na ta ita dai aya indana mai akana mai kai ce ta ka kaire kai ce ka inganta do ara gabriha warqachana mai ta an kadar kamar ta wuce garais ta inda o kuma da inno gona ina ga o kuma din ara daha
The valley is home to some 200,000 people spread across 8 main tribes. There is remarkable linguistic spread between tribes, though most of the dialects belong to the Omotic language family. In another part of the valley we find the Karo tribe, whose language is closely related to the Hamars, and who are renowned for their body painting. One of the smaller tribes in the valley, numbering only a few thousand, they rely on the Omo for fishing and to practice flood retreat cultivation, growing sorghum, maize and beans. They maintain mostly small livestock, such as goats, due to the large biting tsetse flies that transmit sleeping sickness to larger cattle. As with other tribes in Omo Valley, livestock is a measure of wealth, influencing most aspects of life, from social status to the ability to marry. These women are heading down to the Omo River to collect water, a grueling task in these hot and humid lands.
Rorong ke tik wati so go bar taro dan makam kan na e di choch kon oi di kan na dong kan desa ho desa sir ma da sa kan da ja kole hodana kole tere kole zate aba ba ke na sho ha in gai do cha kit ke na kan anza dan di buro mawa muru dan tidan di berarti inu na dana nama lakin kaido na cuma wala jeda habahi inu buti pakidin angge na malakin ga alfahan to ni nakiwodina inda suni ni de sa de sama itun sina nungkon bara ini pakidin bara ina agwa kan kamanda anda berano pai siya olay pa kinga pai at ang mana ko da pai lada igina puch ko inti da ya sa karnan na do na sa hal da puch iya da na makam iron dong ko bahi ko kidina sa ada ang gisa kana basta oy kisa ara apu.
But, as with anywhere else, the people here manage to have a good time. These youths are playing a game called Demo. Divided into 2 teams, the goal of the game is to hit the opposing team's players, earning scavenged bottle caps in the process. The first team to earn 15 or 20 caps wins the game. And it is rudimentary. The ball is made from socks and other pieces of cloth. Not that these children mind. Smiles and laughter fill the afternoon. The Karo are famous for their artistry, specifically their intricate body paintings. Daily, they decorate one another, fingers and rudimentary brushes tracing striking designs onto faces, arms and legs. These paints are sourced from natural resources in the area. The soft ochre tones of clay and other mineral rocks, white chalk and charcoal, iron ore ground down to dust. Designs vary day to day, but animal themes, handprints and celestial motifs are among the most popular. While body painting is an important part of ritual practice, it's also about beauty and attracting a husband or wife.
Anna karjado ko to parang no kon na photo nga o wadan da photo chala na wo ada da salnala makinka fero za mo kirbina sali wadan da udikir pawarsan yanko oite adino almite ena karran en ogono ko da fero daidi legal isa yigite da badino pa ko de iskalite iskalaiza bazinde isin kole ta polam biji uti shedai sheda nansi inte ena da kemon daidi ta inte idon le eno ko di tsumo kemon ko zaida do murambe kulabe inta ko kemidi
The Karo are a lively people. Here they celebrate gathering the last of the harvest. And they're not alone. These people are from the Dasanach tribe. They expect that the floods will arrive in about a month, saturating this landscape once more. As the waters recede, leaving fertile soil in their wake, the people here can once again plant crops. And so, like the Karo, the Dasanach are in high spirits, believing that their survival is guaranteed. For now. The Dasanach people have forged a solitary existence in the frontier lands where Ethiopia meets South Sudan and Kenya. A nomadic tribe of pastoralists numbering around 50,000, they've seen the lands under their control shrink dramatically over the past half-century. They live in these domed huts, or biel, made of branches, animal skins and scavenged corrugated iron. It is a tribe of unique social organization, which has retained its customs, despite its migration routes being disrupted by shifting borders and meddling by outside powers. And the Dasanach have earned a reputation as hustlers. It is also regarded as one of the more open tribes in the valley. The Dasanach allow outsiders to join their group, as long as new members conform to their social mores and migratory lifestyles. Members of the tribe regularly pack up their homes as they move their cattle to different areas to graze. Strips of cloth and wooden support poles are bundled up tight, corrugated iron lugged away. The Dasanach are no strangers to migration. They are a people who have historically been on the move, escaping famine and repeated natural disasters, a situation they may soon find themselves in again. The tribes of the Omo River and the fragile ecosystem that the river sustains are imperiled by scores of large-scale development projects. The largest of these, the massive Gibe 3 dam, built by an Italian engineering company, Cellini, has put an end to the seasonal floods that the communities here rely on. Much of Ethiopia does not have access to electricity. The government believes the dam can help connect communities to the electrical grid and generate revenue through sales to Kenya and Sudan. Yet conservationists claim that the dam is already responsible for mounting hunger, shrinking fish and crocodile numbers, and the depletion of Lake Turkana, the world's largest desert lake. Meanwhile, the government has leased large tracts of land along the Omo to foreign biofuel companies, displacing many thousands of tribespeople in the process. Such companies' sugarcane plantations are fed by a network of irrigation canals that further drain the waters of the Omo. Researchers fear that growing resource scarcity could exacerbate conflicts between tribes in this region. Others are concerned that the people here will ultimately be forced to abandon their traditional ways of life, a massive loss of human heritage and culture. Sadly, many of these people, isolated and barely consulted by the government, are unaware of what the future may hold for them. The Dasanach are widely regarded as an egalitarian tribe. However, women were long subjected to a particularly severe form of female genital mutilation, where the entire vulva was removed. Due to government intervention here, girls are now subjected to a relatively less severe form of the practice, under slightly more sanitary conditions.